I'm doing. Make sure we're live here. Hello, Mama Chipmunk. I'm going to just scroll back up to the top. Thank you, Tammy. Welcome to becoming a member. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Elsa. Hi, Cheryl Sutherland. Elsa. Hi, Connie. Hi, Nancy. Elsa. Hi, Jerry Lynn. Hi, Cranky Cougar. Thank you, Nancy, for becoming a member. Cranky Cougar. Hi, Cheryl Lynn. Or Cheryl. Or Shirley. Sorry about that. Hi, Chevy. Cheryl Sutherland. Shirley. Hi, Kara. Hi, Christy. Okay. Hi, I'm Limitless. What do your spirit guides want you to know? Just give everyone a few seconds to get in here. Hi, everyone. Sorry I had to go to 6:30. I was doing some work and stuff like that, so no dressed up Rebecca today. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Grand. Okay, everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much. Cheryl Sutherland. Hi, Sarah. Okay, everyone. Yes, I did, Melissa. I did get the new apartment. So I'm very, 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 very thankful for every single one of your guys' prayers. I truly am, that you guys prayed for me. All right, so before we get started, I do have a few thank yous, which I will be using. I will be pulling a few cards for you guys at the end of the spirit box after the live. So I got the Path of Shadows Oracle deck from a lovely subscriber. So I want to say thank you to, hold on 1 second, I have to Pam, and I think it's I Trust Nobody is your YouTube. But Pam Knight, thank you very much. I really, really love this Oracle deck. So I will be pulling a card for us at the end of this, Path of Shadows. Just pretty much things that, shadow work that people need to do. And then I got to make sure I have the receipts. I also received a Career and Life Oracle deck, again, on my wish list from Amazon. And the Cosmic Wisdom Oracle cards. And these two decks are from, I know I already said thank you in the comment section, but I do want to thank Kimberly she got me both of them off my Amazon wish list. The Oracle Life Oracle Career deck. It's an amazing deck, and the Cosmic Wisdom Oracle cards are absolutely beautiful cards. So I will be pulling a few cards at the end of the spirit box session for us using these. So I want to just say thank you again to everyone, to you guys for sending those. Hi, Kylie's Nails Candy. Hi, Becky. All right, everyone. Okay, so how this works is it is first come, first serve. So you can ask for a message from anyone, past on loved ones, spirit guides, ancestors, or just a message from what they want you to know. If there's an urgent message that they're trying to get through to you, you can even ask the question about someone in who's still living. Okay. So again, we all have souls, and our souls, our energy connect in the 5D higher realm. Okay, so you can ask those questions as well. So the first question I did see, I will try to get to, and it does not go based on supers neither. I just want everybody to be informed of that. It does go based on first come, first serve. But from I am limitless, you do want to know what your spirit guides want you to know. So that is the first question I am going to start out with. And if you guys want to start dropping your questions in the chat from this point on, that way I will go question by question again as first come, first serve, okay, basis. And then just so you guys all know that. All right, so I'm going to turn the spirit box on. And I have to have my other phone because I have to be able to see the questions here in the chat. So my chat would pull up here. Okay. Thank you, Christy, for becoming a member. All right, so the first question I'm going to ask is from I am limitless. And then I will scroll down all the way to where I told you guys to. For limitless. Okay, so we are going to start out on, we're going to sweep FM or AM first. Current degrees is 72.8 degrees Fahrenheit in here right now. Check out angel number 1596, okay, because that is the AM frequency it was on when I turned the spirit box on. All right, you guys. So, you guys can hear it, correct? Coming through the spirit box. And I will plug it in, and then I will let you guys hear it come through the headphones so you know it's actually coming through the headphones. And again, I cannot guarantee a connection with anyone or if anyone will come through. I am just letting you all know that. So, here's the headphones so you guys can hear it. Okay. So, I'm just going to scroll down so I'm caught up with. Okay. All right. I'm going to start sweeping here. I will talk louder once these are on, you guys. Okay. Spirit guides, ancestors, all the viewers, spirit guides, ancestors can come through. However they're trying to get a message from, if you could come through. No evil or negative energy is allowed to come through. And I ask that Archangel Michael protect us as we do the spirit box session. All right, so for I am limitless, I'm going to start sweeping forward first. I am limitless wants to know what her spirit guides wants I am limitless to know. The person that passed, something about being stuck. Yeah, you got it. Like super. Your idea. Something about Las Vegas, I am limitless. You are like a sponge right now, I am limitless. So you are, to me, that, what is, she is like a, I am limitless. What does that mean? Like a sponge right now. Okay, so right now, limitless, what they're trying to, is something about your background, but you are absorbing too much energy from people. I am limitless. And something about love. Way too much, it said. It said, I'm taken. That, yeah. For the record. You have a little stone. Keep it. More questions. Thank you, Melissa, for sending the gift. I am limitless. You have some sort of gift. If you know what, I'm really proud of you. For the entire month. I am limit. You have to start working on your gift. I hope this is making sense to you. I am limitless. We know when you. Someone treated you cruel as well. I am limitless. They were there for it. 61620. Okay, we're going to move on to the next question. It is by Christy Lee 28. I hope that helped you. I am limitless. Thank you. I do want to say thank you to. They're about ready to unleash some truth. Christy Lee, I want to say thank you for the super chat. Okay, so for Christy Lee wants to know if her brother Bill can come through. When? Does he have advice on how I should handle work and the layoff options? When we come back, okay. Can Christy Lee's brother Bill come through? And does Bill, her brother, have any advice on how Christy Lee should handle work and the layoff options? You're short of time. It said, thank you, Mom. She is. Look at the foliage, magnesium. And are you trying to tell Christy Lee her magnesium is low? It's much needed. They'll bring through what you most need to hear. I'm just letting you guys all know that. You're strong or you have strong arms. Bill, can you tell Christy Lee? Do you have any advice about how to handle the work situation and the layoff options? His character never. That one also, but I'm talking about what are you trying? It's because you've left. Don't take a gamble. Roger that. Surface. It said something between that and how quickly you can recover. Thank you, Moon. Said, well, this was great. And if they're saying you only have to make one call, Christy, start at the new year. Said, Chad, how are you doing? I don't think that's for Christy Lee. Maybe it. Okay, we're going to move on, Christy. I hope that helped you. Okay, for Daniel Marie 9129, it's the different versions of what people want. Yes. Daniel Maria 9129. John Watson's higher self asked him to tell very clearly answers how to reverse what he did to you astrally, please. It's a big deal. Okay, John Watson's higher self. Tell Daniel Marie how to reverse what you did to Daniel Marie astrally. You need to specifically They broke the rules, but then they asked. This sounds like you need a cord cutting, Daniel. Said, I did, but God featured what they couldn't. There's some doors off to your left. Reverse what I've done. Does she need to do a cord cutting? I'm asking my spirit guides. Or he. It said over. You overrank. Yes, would absolutely. You need to do a cord cutting. And to do a cord cutting, Danielle Marie, something about courtroom dramas. You need to do a cord cutting. All you need to do is visualize the person that is doing this, just John Watson's. Just visualize them, focus on them, and imagine a cord going from you to them, and take your fingers, imagine them as scissors, and cut it. It's that simple. And then never think about that person again. If you don't want anything to do with that person. But what I was hearing, it sounds like someone's in love with someone. You're so unique. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything here. Okay, next question is, I hope that helped you. Next question is Sarah. Good evening, Becca. I've been wondering, something about someone's parents just popped through. Oh yeah, Sarah, I got the place. I got it, and I truly am appreciative for everyone who prayed for me. Okay, let me get to the questions. The tea that you would like to hear. Good evening. They're telling me stuff as I'm going through. Laura. Okay, so pronounced Laura Lee. Okay, Laura Lee. I would love to speak with Nick again and learn if he's coming to me from spirit or his higher self. Now we know each other and whatever message there might be. Okay, so for Laura, you're tight. She's an earth angel. So are there any messages from Nick? Is Nick coming to Laura Lee in spirit and his higher self? It said you're special, but you're blocking something. God made it. You had the chance that something about your guys' sons connecting. Don't compare. So you're comparing something. You need to stop comparing. You guys need to come through as clear as possible. It's important enough. We're going to get into it. Talk about what do you want me to talk? Higher. Okay, so Nick's higher self, simply don't mess with your appointment. They're saying there's terms that apply with you connecting with Nick. There's an opportunity. It's an opportunity for him. You feel like he's the ultimate glue guy? Our drinks. He gives you a little break from your daily life. You said to me, playing at the beach. Ran out on you that Thursday. That's what's coming. And went to go do their something. Someone's name Anne is coming through. Oh, hi, Anna. You're next. Okay. Okay, so that's what that meant. Just a few months ago. Okay, they're moving on. Don't go to the clubs. Okay, we're going to move on to the next question. I hope that helped you, Laura Lee. Hi, Anna. Something about the White House, you guys. Okay, from Michelle. Michelle, Beachfront Oasis. She says, oh, I pray to hear from your precious mother. Can Michelle's mother come through? My wings won't fly. Can Michelle's mother come through? I thought I'd take the time. You can trust her this week. She gives the best reactions. She knows that if there is her abilities have been keep going. Something about 1 through 12 with running. 3. And it turns out Sam pressed. He's something about your stove, Michelle. Something about cloned food or cooking food. I love your place. Oh, that was a weird sound that came through. You need to make sure you take care of your needs, Michelle. That's the big thing. At 10, something about the Brewers. I mean, I am wearing a Brewers shirt. Sorry, I can't repeat every single thing I'm hearing. There's so many trying to come through. Available. Okay. So, again, anyone who wants to get... Okay, someone from Detroit is pissed. I'm going to just turn the volume down. We're not... You were jumping over. Okay, I do want to make this clear. Anyone who has a passed on loved one, you don't have to communicate through a person like me or a psychic or a medium or anything else. If you want to talk to them, all you have to do is talk to them. They can hear you. They can see you. I just want to, because I get a lot of comments saying, can you please tell this person this my passed on loved one this? You can tell them that and they will hear it and they will know it. All you got to do is, sometimes if you feel like speaking it out loud, speak it out loud. If you just want to say it in your mind, you can say it in your mind. Spirit, again, time and space and everything works differently beyond the veil than what it does here in the 3D realm, okay? But you can say it out loud and they will hear you. I just needed to clarify that. Okay. Anything else for Michelle from her mother? Listen, I think he's a great prospect. I want to hold you. That's the couch I used to sit on? Good God. What you do. All right, Michelle, I hope that helped you. We're going, something about testimony. We're going to move on to the next question. It said, hey, someone's name is Nicolette. Our family. Just a message from family. Okay, please and thank you. So for Black Island Girl, just a message from family that have passed away, please. So for Block's Island Girl, any messages from their passed on family? Something about the 23rd. Something about not leaving us. You're 100% correct. Messages from Black Island's passed on family. Don't believe all the nonsense of the world that they tell you. You're actually my favorite. Good God Almighty. Something giving someone a chance. What do you mean giving someone a chance? With their pants? He thinks he's got you. And then it said, I can do that. I can make you. You need to come through clear. He's crazy about you. Forget the ordinary and go full throttle. Something about $1,000. I'm telling you this because why are you telling Block Island Girl this? Something about the largest personal incident without the servants. Anything else you want to tell Block Island Girl? Valued at 49. Hold something. Something about men. What do you mean about men? Water in the sink and he's a veteran. Call us, please. Something by you calling them, it changes all of it. Whoa. Something about a park you used to go to. 12/13/40. Something about a union death. He said thank you. All right, we're going to move on to the next question. I hope that you understand that. It said rage. I hope you understand that, Block Island Girl. It said yeah, and then no. Okay. So blue sapphire. So Tim Stearns or Tim. Okay, so message for blue sapphire. Message from blue sapphire's son Matthew. Can we connect with blue sapphire? South 27th. Yeah. Can we connect with Matthew? Go above and beyond. Something of a prescription. I'm all around you. On a scale of 1 to 10. Call me. You are blessed. This isn't an easy escape. There are many options throughout our community. That's smart. But something about sleepless nights. WW, you'll be okay. But why? He's in heaven. You have an understanding of this. Well, and the name Clark came through, and then Wyndham. I'm grateful that you traveled with us. Anything else? Anything else for Blue Sapphire? Baby, it said, welcome to the family. That was a little boy's voice. Apply for benefits, Blue Sapphire. Family abroad. Jane Addams. This could be for other people. The names could just be coming through for clarity for other people. There's a lot coming through. One guy only. Ring me. The child was granted so the child was able to move on. Is that what you're saying? It's something about the Super Bowl and someone's favorite team. Okay, we're going to move on to the next question, okay? You are important, Blue Sapphire. That's what it said. Christmas music came through, so I don't know if Christmas time is significant or not. Okay, so from Tamara Cliff. Mom, I miss you so much. Do you ever think of NTS? And congrats, Becca, on your new apartment. Throughout Times Square. I do every day. Good. Thank you also on the congratulations for the apartment. At the end of the day, on the holy day. Feels like, oh, hey. Burning bridges. Iowa. Take advantage of contributions. The name Jacob in Missouri came through. We're going to stay focused on Tamara Cliff's mother. Something about later in your life. With me, number 6. Is that when you racing above City Hall? And the name Lisa came through. She's nervous. Who's nervous? You know it, who it is, that valley. Said bye. Okay, we're going to move on. Okay, we're going to move on. Okay, Big Zigs 3, ask them why they won't say Walter was the person who took Nancy. Okay, Big Zigs, why won't you say Walter was the person who took Nancy? Because you guys aren't believing us. Said stop that. Why won't you say something about because it isn't the truth? There's a lot of competition. Someone pay for him, but not the usual. Czech military. They'll help us. The Chicago airport. There's a small piece of control that you won't let go of. You will also switch your, what will Big Zigs also switch? I mean, you know half the stuff is made up. You have to find the truth. Something about a good Christian book. He can't be. He's, who's bad? Please tell me who's bad. There's a creep that's two. Ooh. They said the word be stirred. I'm trying not to say it out loud. Not you. But everybody doesn't know who he is. Or all hell will rain down. Somebody lies. You have to be honest with yourselves. It's complicated. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next one. Big Z, I hope that Big Zigs, I hope that helped you. They're pretty much saying Walter has nothing to do with it. Big Zigs, I'm sorry, but Walter has he's 670. Hello. Okay, next question. Kelly's mom 603. Kelly's mom wants to know if her mom is okay. Is Kelly's? It said you betcha. Kelly's. No. Oh, Kelly's. Iman 603. Is mom okay? The middle of the schedule. Happy together with, and we tour. Something about the city and the sun shines. I'm on the praise. Four 442 facts. There was a disagreement you guys had. Someone was seen at Summerfest. I don't know if that has to do with you, Kelly. But that just came through. This year's energy. Something you were of service, Kelly. And so it's hard. Anything else for Kelly's Kelly's mom? Something you made a wager with someone, but she's gone. The angels sing. All right, we're going to move on to the next question. I hope that helped you, Kelly. You guys, I'm sorry I can't follow along with. I gotta go in order of the messages. So I'm okay. So we're gonna go for Kelly Boyce 103 question. My sister to see what happened. Question equal equal. My sister to see what happened. I'm gonna try to get an answer to that, but that's not a very clear question, Kelly. It's a dirty worry of his life he's dedicated to. BJ, okay. A question. My sister to see what happened. And he does. We would be messed up if we didn't mention that. For Kelly Boyce 103. Did her sister, there was a big problem. See what happened. Backcountry. You have a strength. What if it starts? Can you? It said, yeah, I'm sorry. 4. To be the one, the place. But there's forgiveness. It's going to be slower than you think. You got to come through as clear as possible. I stood for 47 minutes. That's what good organizations do. It's about faithfulness. And faithfulness, it said in a guy. So faithfulness as in faith, belief, or faithfulness as in being faithful to a person. He was brought into what? To a business and his people. I'm showing you. Let's do that. I'm nervous. I'm not nervous. That's what it said. Something about a cross. You know what rich people like? It said, I'm happy. Okay, we're going to move on to the next question, okay? There's an independent attorney, Kelly Boyce, okay? You're looking at bring that last piece of information through. My name. You got to come through clear. It said the name Jason. And laughing, heh heh heh. Okay, we're cutting that. Now it's negative energy coming through. Okay, no negative energy is allowed to come through. It said, yes, we do. Okay, we're going to move on to the next question. It said Ohio. Becky, I get so inspired. Thank you, Becky. Okay, so for Kylie's Nails Candy, I'm very proud of you. They don't even let me get the question out before they even start speaking. Can you ask my nan if she knew I was with her the day she passed? She had dementia. So Kylie's nail candies, if her nan could come through. Did you know that she was with you the day you passed? said the name Brad that came, and it said I'm proud, and those people should not. You never left me. Stay with it. Can you say that again, please? The deal is, it was on the chest. Slow down, please. We're staying with Kylie's Nails Candy. Nan allows it because it's a face of people you will recognize. This is very... Something about a tattoo. Anything very significant you can tell. Kylie's said, remember that moment. You gotta say clear, please. They took what? Said Hamlet. Kylie's Nails. I think a whole bunch of people are trying to come through for you right now. Yep, certainly. Holy crap. You're a professional, Kylie. Okay. We got to stick with Kylie's Nan, because that's the question she asked for. Something about coming up to an anniversary. That's enough. Comfort her. And you comforted her. Okay, we're going to move on, Kylie. I hope that made sense to you, but you have a lot of people trying to come through for you. There's 10.1 targets. You're my little... You showed me. Okay, we're going to move on. Kylie, I hope that made sense. If it made sense, just press like the heart button so I can see it floating up in the thing if it made sense. Because Kylie, you got a lot of people coming through for you. Christy Lee, thank you for becoming a member. It said, do you remember? Okay, so for Becky Atkin 393, looking to hear from, is it Rithy and Mary? Becky Atkins, is it Rithy and... You have Rithy and Mary. Is that the name? Thank you for sending the jewels. I'm not frozen, am I, you guys? Ruth and Mary, okay. Can Ruth and Mary come through for Becky Atkins 393? The affection for us. Someone was under 100%. With you, the stories. Whoa. Oh, sorry, guys. Just trying to. Something about their faith. Oh, boy. What does Becky Atkins need to know? She was actually... And Brad, final question. The name Brad keeps coming through a lot. You gotta come through clear. That's my sister. I hope this is making sense. Because you're with us. The wheat? Thanks, but you're right. If you... Porch covers. Anything else for Becky? The gems. Melissa, research. Okay, we're going to move. We're going to move on to the next question. You mopped with. Okay, Melissa Wentmore. I just got to make sure I'm not missing a question because it's not scrolling back up on my screen here. It's the midnight for the rest of them. I'm just going to say what I hear as I'm looking for this question. So it may answer one of your questions. Okay. Okay, so next question is for Lisa Okay. Wait. I hope I am not missing any questions. Thank you, Christy. Every single day I wake up, something about someone having Alzheimer's. She sent you. Your country. I'm just trying to, I want to keep the questions in order. By Jesus. Okay, we're gonna go to Kelly's mom's name is Sharon. Okay, Lisa's mom. Okay, so Lisa Mon 561. Does my dad want to tell me anything? Does Lisa Mon's 561 dad want to tell her anything? Something social casino game every day. I don't know if you play stuff on the phone or anything like that. That's what it's sounding like. Something about the doctor. Schedule is yes. Now. Something about your planning on your. See. Candy can stay. The universe. Something about Pfizer. We were just having this conversation. For 80 years. Anything else from Lisa's dad? Lisa Monsta. For 1.9%. 4 months if you're neglectful. You need to engage with truth. Said, stop it, love. Show them. Something about a program. Down in the pane in the back. The cabinet. Okay, we're going to move on to the next question. You're good to go. Okay, thank you. Something about a freight train. Let me find. Okay, so for Carol Durant, Grandma Sarah, and Grandma Kitty, and Aunt Jeannie, I miss you. So, protect your phone. Okay, something about the memories. Yes, protect them, and there's something coming through about protecting your phone and singing. Sit by us. You smile. Mary, Mother of God. Yes, much was accomplished. There's something about Summerfest. So that's a festival. The room. Something I sit in my chair. Stop safely. That space is okay. You're a leader. Okay, we're going to move on to the next question. I hope that made sense to you, Carol. MSHF6 says, I miss you, Grandpa. That's what I was trying to tell you guys. You guys don't have to. You guys can say it. They will hear you. Some countries, what about some countries? You got to come through clear. It benefits us to talk to us. I mean, this is the best part. Ed, the name Ed came through. Okay, we're going to move on. Melissa Wentmore, research to my daughter. Ashley, are you okay? I love and oh, she said your name. I love Andy's. Andis. You can call on me. Everyone, help is real. The original or the spicy? Okay, Melissa. Research to my daughter. Ashley, are you okay? So Melissa Wetmore wants to know if her daughter Ashley is okay. Yes, with friends? They are. Given the 30th anniversary. A woman. We talked today. Take the group stage. Someone by the name of Luke or Lucas just came through as well. Okay, we're going to move on. Debbie Williams. Something about someone's niece is coming through. Wow, we got a lot coming through. I need to give me a second here, guys. Let me ground my energy. It's just they're coming through real fast. We're gonna make. Okay, we're gonna move. Okay, someone has trauma from a child as being a child. Ask Mary, Mother of God. Okay, next question is from. Told me I'm stressed. I'm not. Yeah, you guys are coming through too fast. You gotta take your time. Not you guys. I'm talking to the. Someone's having a seafood craving. Okay, we're gonna move on. From Debbie Williams. Ricky, are you at peace with Martina? From Debbie Williams. Ricky, are you at peace with Martina? You're distant. $20 and 0. The matchbook is from today's message. Shaking my head because they were trying to. I'm not saying my personal information. Said my soul is joyful. Said Christine. He said, and then someone's named Tony. Something about a Milwaukee County job. Something about a detective coming through. Praise you. They had a tough history. Representative. It said it just like that. Okay, we're going to move on. My birthday, right? You know it happened. Spiritual blessings. Okay, we're going to move on to the next question. Something about the world. Okay, guys, we're only going to stay on for another 20 minutes, okay? So I'm going to try to get through as many questions as I possibly can. So thank you. Okay, I trust nobody. Ask my brother David if he knows anything the morning I talked to him before he passed. And I questioned him if he was okay. I knew something was wrong. So I trust nobody. It said freedom. David, did you know anything? Messy getting his hat straight. The morning I talked to her, I trust nobody asked David if he passed. Talked to him before he passed. I questioned him if everything was okay. Here's my question. People of family found me. We're all a family. Sad. I'm going to say trigger warning. This is, sorry, pretty intense. Yeah, you know you're running and it gets worse. The bed. The 7th said yes. Someone was playing games. Where did the question go? Something about lifelock. Okay, I trust nobody. David. I'm questioning him. You're my sunshine. Early. Something about a fire. Okay, David, did you know anything the morning I trust nobody talked to you before you passed? And I questioned, and they questioned you if you were okay. I was like looking at you, the home of Chivas. The cardinal, you're going to find many signs. Checkup. There were questions and opportunities. My heart. Both are fathers. Okay, they said she's right to you. Be open to it. Okay, I'm going to move on to the next question because they said wrap that up. She knows how I didn't have the strength. Look from the eyes of Mexico or Mexicans. Sorry, I'm just saying what it's saying. Innovative design. Okay, we're going to move on from Irene May. Thank you for being a channel member, Irene May. Can't confirm vocab, it said. Would love to hear from mom, dad, brother. Just say hello, sending love. For Irene May, can her mom, dad, or brother come through? Say something that Irene May would know. You gotta say it louder. Really, these are there's tons of stuff to talk about today. You gotta say that clear. A woman's voice just came through, but it was very soft. It's all cool. Trying to get 2002, they had a decent run. Sorry, someone just said they were shot. I don't think that has to do with Irene May. Maybe it does, but everyone's trying to come through. Okay, for Irene May, mom, brother, and dad. Can you say hello? You are my sunshine. It came through. It does with early. You are special. You. My son, it said. I got you. Paper conditions. Someone is lying. The movement. Okay, we're going to move on to the next question. Melissa, something about someone being famous. One of the things I think South Korea has. Okay, Melissa Wick 8319. Did Joe or Joey ever come to see Melissa? Melissa Wiki. Jojo or Joey ever come to see Melissa? We had 3. Something about running back. We closed it down. We rebuke it. I was in a lot of pain. You two. The name Theodore just came through. Something about a band in Iowa. You knucklehead. Candles. Why does this keep doing this to me? The questions keep disappearing on me, you guys. No mystery work, no surgery. They're just coming through. I think they know the chat is you guys, if a message comes through for you, you're gonna know if it's for you, okay? Because everyone's coming through right now. The last question I can see is from Marion. So that's where I'm gonna have to skip to, because that's the last question I can see. Hang on, let's see. Let's see. Just give me a second. Okay, where? As Jake, the oldest celebration. Field. I'm just trying to get to the last question. Okay, Marion. This is the last question. She's Louisa's. I'm so sorry, you guys. Everything just keeps... The questions keep disappearing. 2003. Okay, my phone needs to stop. I'm just going to start grabbing... Okay, Tammy would love to hear from her parents, Orson and June. Can Orson and June come through? For Tam... I'm gone with... Singing. Just proud of you. It's part of reality. And then there's the... We wanted to help you make most of your life. Around June. That's what it said. I bet it's off. 1. Fox 1. The official. Okay, we're going to move on to the next one. I hope that resonated with you, Tammy. Next one is Billy Boy Land. My friend Duran just came through. Billy Boy in 1553. I want to know if my mom was disappointed. Okay. I invite you to come and pray. They want to know if... That's a hard question. I want to know if my mom was disappointed throughout my life. From Billy Boy. Know where you sounded like... It said 12 times. I'm not. Something about your guys' relationship. And Tianto and Romo. Sorry, there's so many people coming through. For Billy Boy, please. the 50s and the 60s. Powered by music is coming through. It says I was damaged. I spent my whole life damaged. I hope this is resonating for you, Billy Boy. It said so much. I'm cracking down on it. I don't embracing. The name Michael came through. So they're 312. Okay, so what I'm getting Billy Boy. It says you have access. She withered under the pressure of it. Yep, good for that. I hope you didn't feel, this is coming from Billy Boy. I hope you don't feel like that. Because we don't control. I don't know what you've experienced in your lifetime. But I'm just gonna keep it to my, I don't want to start crying. I just hope you don't feel like that, is what I'm trying to say. It said class discovered. 372. Okay. Unfortunately. So Billy Boy, you feel like that. You disappointed your mother? You didn't. There was something saying that she was saying she was damaged. Okay. Next question. Cindy Gary's. My mom, Ethel May, and sister Marie. 3 nephews. Are they together? For Cindy, yes. 50 personal. Nobody else. My life. My mom, Ethel May, and sister Marie. 3 nephews. Are they together? For Cindy, you said it once already. All right. We are your guardians. Do not decimate. Aldo Nova? Methamphetamine. Sorry, this is... Whew. Okay, that wasn't... I don't think that was for you, Cindy. There's just everybody's coming through all at once. Okay, we're going to move on. Andrea. Okay, Teresa. Please ask Nancy if she likes Sue Ellen. Nancy Guthrie, do you like Sue Ellen? It said she blows. By my house? Well, we know Sue Ellen lives across. If you guys don't know the Nancy Guthrie case, Sue Ellen lived across the street. Something about her, but I think we got our answer. I mean, she blows means she sucks. And I know people think that if a spirit or if a human spoke a certain way in life, they're going to speak the same way in spirit, and that's not the case. I think people think that, but that's not the case. I'm restoring your home or business. Okay, we're going to move on to the next one. For Nancy, thank you, Nancy, for being a member. Brian Michael, my son, talk to me, Bri. For Nancy V. Padella, the name Michael did come through. What matters most? Hey there. The teachers bullied me. Completely redone. I leave you symbols of. That's the issue. Cut our lawn. He's Tony. 727 first. Wide open space, cross space and time. Something looking for lawyers is a lot. 2006 and 2008. You dated her? I don't think that was for you, Nancy, but maybe it could be. The words that you want to hear are separate in the world. I'm an American. We need 2475. Someone has mouth issues. Like lockjaw or TMJ. I'm just telling you what's coming through. I don't know if that was for you, Nancy, but I'm just telling. There's a lot coming through. Sorry, I just kicked the table. 55. No missing work. Don't miss work. Something about a babysitter. Brought to you by United Way. So he's united with you. He's leaving you signs, Nancy. You got to pay attention to the signs because he's leaving you signs. Okay. I already answered that question. Trying to get to people who I haven't already asked a question of. Yes, his integrity. Okay. And the name Anne came through. Someone's forced. Okay, so from Moonchild, Bob Crane. Hi, Becca. Does Bob C have a message for you? Does Bob C have a message for Moonchild? Doves loves Bob Crane. I'm obsessed. You gave me your lips? 3 things. Hey, babe. Something a cold gesture. I'm not saying that. Okay. Something about being intimate is on someone's mind. We'll just put it that way. Anything else for Moonchild, who loves Bob Crane? Does Bob C have a message for Moonchild? It wasn't easy for him or them. A bottle. I love them. It said unite. Hey, baby, but you're also... Take the pressure off. Okay, we're going to move on to the next question. I hope that answered some of your, or gave you clarity, Moonchild. Nancy, 8, someone's name is Grant, and ask about a Grant. Nancy, 858, my mom died 12 years ago. I've been caring for my disabled brother. Been a financial bind since will I be free? I think they already answered your question, Nancy, earlier this session. Well, Nancy's mom died 12 years. They've been caring for disabled brother and been in a financial bind since. Will Nancy be free? Ever be free? It said Anne. All beef jerky is the same? That was a weird response. Yes, because I love you. Something about a canine unit? Someone has a lisp. Not just... I'm like, stay together. We'll be in the mix. Got him. He lifted the spirits. Thank you for lifting the spirits. The tangible things that actually matter. Sweet, 408. Dark hair, God bless you for doing that. Forgive me. Okay, we're going to move on to the next question, Nancy. I hope that made sense to you, but I think they answered your question earlier in the Spirit Box session as well. Okay, from Laura McGrew 5997. I'm hoping my son can tell me if what we are doing with his ashes he approves of. It said Saturday night. Hoping my grandson and my son are together. Does Laura... Something about a race for here in LA. Done right in the office. Why are my questions disappearing? Probably because I'm not... It said MS. Do you approve? Don't question anything. We needed it. It's just another one. Hey, yeah. Thank you for deciding. Do you approve? And again, yes. And then 4-5 pen. Mission is transformative. Now, I think they're moving on to someone else. When they arrest cousins. Your daughter's especially generous. Someone's 150th birthday. And so that's the thing. Okay, next question is the... Okay, I'm going to take 2 more questions, you guys. We're already at an hour and a half in. April D, a message from John and Karen, left so abruptly, but you knew you were leaving. Every morning, join Papa Tim. You guys, if these things are resonating with you, please, because there's a lot coming through. You can find us. For band. This is for April D4. Message from John and Karen. This is a company she left us. Goodbye. As always, John and Karen. Message from John and Karen. There's a key back there. We were gone. The interior groups. There's 2 to go here. Penance. All the heartaches we affected. John and Karen, are you? There were 3 for us. And their friend. Sorry, and her pain was gone. 8 degrees, clinically depressed. Someone was expecting a child. This is not all for you. I'm just telling you what's coming through, you guys. You will know if it resonates with you or not. The stroll. Anything else from John and Karen for April D4? Stay, and we encourage you. And as we watch. Okay, we're going to move on to Kimberly. We're moving on to Kimberly. I hope that helped you, April D4. There's a lot coming through. Kimberly 614. What do spirit guides want Kimberly 61 to know? What do Kimberly trust me, keeping up with services fully. The Bowers enrolled in condominium. This is one of the troops, so one of her spirit guides, Kimberly's spirit guides. What do you want Kimberly 61 to know? And that matters. Something about fast, and that matters. There's a little cushion there. You're bearing real fruit. You're bearing real fruits for them, and something about flying down. Forget that. Something about staying with someone's mother. Presentation matters. Something you elbowed someone. I've been thinking about anything else. Bassoon music keeps coming through. She listens, and then the name Gina came through. Something about cashing more food stamps. I don't know, you guys. I'm just telling you what's coming through. You've been something about you've been alone since the first time about going into college, and you have the ability of, what does she have the ability of? Kimberly 61. To talk to Jesus about how this, I think, is talking about a past life of 1842. You were on hand. Erickson's, and then something about the landscaping. Okay, we're going to move on to the next question. Kimberly, I think you need to look into past life stuff, because if you are not, again, bassoon is coming through. Something from your past life is you've brought. Yep, lift off. You brought something from a past life into this life. It's talking about being faithful as well, like having faith and belief. Okay, so we're gonna go to Carol Campbell 4648. Carla from Louisiana. I'm still waiting to hear from my Tommy. Can Tommy come through for Carla from Louisiana? Hey guys. Yes, on me. I'm not. Someone stutters. There are going to be something about the driving. Fun. Any messages for Tommy for Carla from Louisiana? I'm open. Stay. Think. Careful or it will rain down on you. Monty and Brandon. Yes, love. It seems like. Tommy, are you trying to tell Carla has love coming in? Yes, at 7. We're doing a whole week, and someone is doing a week. Someone's pregnant with a baby and doing a week. Can be. Don't just upgrade. This one's for Carla. Someone's sick. Your room. Now a saxophone is coming through. Denozes? I'm saying the name wrong. Kenneth. And apparently, okay, we're gonna move on to the next question. Cranky Cougar. Okay, we just had the name Kenneth come through. Yep, that's pretty awesome. Does Ken and Ruth's spirits have any messages for you, please? For Cranky Cougar. Well, the name Kenneth just came through. For Cranky Cougar, does Ken and Ruth's spirits have any messages for Cranky Cougar? I remember your show watching. Yeah, that's it. The boy you're around. Summer breeze has your next. What the? I understand what Cranky Cougar, what this means, but I don't know why they would be bringing this through for you. So you can feel it when we arrive tonight. from the school board. I said your Wednesday night just after 8 o'clock. You're honest. To be loved, to be loved, to be loved. It's love. These people are going to try and sabotage you. Pick up that penny. Ruth. The name Ruth came through. Something going with Matt. Oh boy. Probation, and someone was talking about rugs. Said 4. Since you placed it out here, you have to be careful. The veteran is better. Not knowing if their child can get a ticket to any of the games. Okay, Cranky Cougar, I think we're going to move on. This is our galactic. So they're watching over. Kind of roof spirits are watching over you, is what it's saying. The name Steven just came through. Cranky Cougar, I'm going to move on to the next question. Oh, no mercy, Andrea and I will be doing a live right after Becca's. Check us out. A very good case going on 8 years. Ryan Shutka. I'm sorry for pronouncing that right. See us at No Receipts, No Problems, No Mercy. Yeah, everybody go check out No Mercy at No Receipts, No Problem, No Mercy. Okay. Becky, you talk to them all the time. Okay. A big, there's no traffic. Up in the sky. Yeah. He believes in, okay, a big helmet. Is there a message for who's your love, your love, your love? Is there a message for the person's message I'm trying to read? Is there anything that anybody wants to say to them? In categories. My name is Paul. Native American community. The score was his running. The boys. Summon. No one gives a crap about Chris. I have no idea if this has to do. You always give Michael your child. You would think they would. From the outside. The destitute of criminals. Okay, I don't know if this is making sense for you. I'm trying to bring someone through for a big Abigail H-Men. For Abigail H-Men. Who wants to come through for Abigail H-Men? A native. Again, screaming. I can't. I've said this cliche before. Thank you. What a fantastic what? The name Emmett came through again. Don't have false hope. I'm like, this is, that's kind of how they said it. Don't forget tradition. Check someone's auto insurance needs to be checked. Okay, we're going to move on to the last question. Yeah, you will see. I go live they're trying to reassure you guys that I go live every Thursday evening. So next live, I'm going to try to ask questions for the people who I haven't asked questions for in this live or the last live that I did. Okay. Last question. Where's the last question? Okay, so it's the Madaf. Enjoy checking on departed Eddie and my godfather. Please let me know. Thanks. Amanda Faye. It's Amanda Faye. Enjoy checking on departed Eddie and my godfather. Please let me know. Thanks. For Amanda, the name Seth came out. The bishops. I'm trying like any other. Chrissy. He has with a couple of other good news. Blake. The 7th. I choose you. The swimming hole. Okay. Can we bring a message through for Amanda Faye? Amanda. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your your name wrong. I'm just going to focus on I spoke to God for us. All hope. It looks like you will conquer at first. They have their masses. Raised to support you. Trusted in the name of the God. This is what I'm trying to do. In the name of the God, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Advantageous to Mexico. Can we stay on the person's name that I'm focused on right now? You have a preponderance. Something about teams. All right. You see. Okay, you guys, I think I'm going to end the spirit box session there. I'm feeling extremely drained. There's a lot of people coming through. Okay, we're going to end the spirit box session. I want to say thank you for coming through. While I'm 49, he started to see me, the flag, and then a priest. He felt warped by himself. Ronnie. Okay, we're going to end the spirit box session. I want to say thank you for coming through. Thank you for bringing through answers. Goodbye. We're all ending the spirit box session. We're connecting all energy from the spirit box session including the people who are watching. Goodbye. Said hope to be back. Okay. Wow. Wow. You guys, that's a lot we're coming through. Holy cow. I wish you guys could hear what I hear. You probably can if you go back and watch the replay. Just turn the volume up and you guys will hear it. Because I had these headphones up really loud. Also, one more thing I want to explain to you guys, just so you understand how it works. Yesterday, I uploaded a video. I was not live. I uploaded a video. Okay, and it was a spirit box session for my viewers, my subscribers. Okay, and what that type of spirit box session is, it's like an Estes method. Okay, except you are not in the same room nor the same time as me as when I am doing those types of spirit box sessions for you. Okay, I like those sessions because it is coming from a completely unbiased point. I have no idea what type of questions you guys are going to ask, who you are wanting to connect to, because I am recording the video without knowing who's going to watch it, without knowing who's going to reply to it, without knowing who anybody wants to connect to, without knowing any names. Okay, Estes method is one of the best ways to, if you want a very real, without any having to second guess anything, is to do a Estes method, okay? Because there's no way in heck, okay, unless I'm reading your mind, okay, no way in heck that I can know your questions, no way I can know who you're wanting to connect to. So the spirit box sessions that I upload for you, the ones that say, if this found you, there's a message for you, okay, those are not live sessions, okay? And when you guys connect, when you watch those videos, okay, what you have to do is first look up what Estes method is, okay? And the Estes method is, if you do not know what the Estes method is, it is someone who has headphones on, a spirit box, okay? They're usually blindfolded to take their sense of sight away, okay? And then they're in a completely different room, or they can also be near the person. But I always, when I'm doing it in person, like I've done Estes methods on my channel for cases with my sister, but I go into a different room and they're on here, you guys, anyone who's watched the Estes method. But this is like an Estes method between me and my viewers and subscribers. So when you guys watch, what the Estes method is, there's no way of me being able to know what the question is. No way of me. I'm just relaying what I'm hearing back, okay? And so when you guys watch those videos, whoever you are trying to connect with, okay, before you start getting into the video, you focus on the person you're trying to connect with, okay? Again, whether they're passed on, whether it's a spirit guide, whether it's an ancestor, whether it is a person who is still living, okay? You focus on that person. Again, if you don't know what your guide looks like, if you don't know what your ancestor looks like, you focus on your guides, okay? You focus on the word in your guides and connecting with your guides. If you don't know what your ancestor looks like, you just focus on the word ancestor and connecting with your ancestors, okay? Obviously, if it's a passed on loved one and you know who it is, then you know how to imagine them in your mind, and their name and all that type of things. And if it is the living person, obviously you're going to know their name. You're going to know what they look like, okay? And then what I ask you to do is say the question out loud to yourself. Before you get into the video, just say the question out loud to yourself, okay? And once you have fully gotten that person in your mind, okay, and whatever question you're wanting and you've said it out loud, then press play, okay? And that's what those are. It is a very unbiased way of me giving you guys answers without seeing anything, hearing anything, without being able to read questions, anything. If you get a response, you get a reply. Again, beyond the veil, the other side, time and space works completely different. Someone could watch one of those videos 2 years from now and have a message that comes through for them, okay? So I just wanted to explain to you guys how that video works, okay? And I usually do one of those videos a week for my viewers and subscribers, okay? And that is just a way for me to try to give back to my viewers and subscribers for giving to all the cases, to the Nancy Guthrie case, Jack and Lily Sullivan case, to Gus Lamont case, Sebastian Rogers, any case that I work on, this is the way for me to try to give back to you guys, okay? Because you guys put so much time and energy into the missing children's, missing people's cases, okay? So again, it's just me trying to give back to you guys, okay? That's why I do this live, why I started doing these lives, and why I started doing those videos, okay? The message, if this found you, there's a message for you videos, okay? So now what I want to do is, since we got the we're gonna pull from the Path of Shadows, okay? We're gonna pull one card. I know there's we have 73 people in here, okay? Oh, look at that, we have 111 likes. That's a good number. Let's trust your intuition, okay? So always trust your intuition. Now we're at 112. So I'm going to pull the Path of Shadows is what shadow work needs to be done, okay? What may be still be holding you back in life? What fears may you have? So I'm going to pull 2 cards from the Path of Shadows for everyone in the live. Just 2 cards, generalized. Okay, we have Werewolf coming through, okay? It's the first card, okay? Only the moon knows what it takes to hide this turmoil. 2 sides of the same tormented soul. Okay? So, a lot of you guys, you will know if this resonates with you. This talks about hiding your feelings, okay? Not showing your feelings to the outside world, okay? You hide your feelings inside of you. Even when you are feeling tumultuous and turmoil and sadness inside, you hide it, okay? And you don't expose it to people. You keep it inside, okay? So this is shadow work that you need to work on, okay? You will know if this resonates with you, okay? 2 signs to them, and some of you may feel tormented by holding all of this. Whatever you hold inside of you, you don't, whatever you're going, whether it's sadness, grief. Some of you, I just said we're live again. Even some of you hold your happiness inside, okay? This could be past trauma from childhood, not being able to show that you were excited about something, or that you may get in trouble for doing good in life. You hold things inside, and this is tormenting you. So this is shadow work that some of you guys need to work on. Again, only take what resonates with you. You will know if you do that or not, okay? And no mercy, yeah. LOL, werewolf. Okay, one more. What else? Okay, and then we have the ghoul, okay? The ghoul coming out. And this is, in the shadows I dwell, feeding on what I can, not remembering when was the last time that life tasted well. Okay? So this is telling me some of you guys are you're just kind of going with life. You're not enjoying life. Okay, that's what this is telling me. This is shadow work you need to work on. Okay? In the shadows I dwell, feeding on what I can, not remembering when was the last time that life tasted well. Okay? You guys may even have, some of you may even have some PTSD. Okay, where you actually block out memories. Okay? And then the bottom of the deck, we have demon. Okay, so these are your inner demons. Okay? And no, you don't have a demon attachment. It's just, that's not what's going on here. The temptations of living, the fear of regret, dancing among the ashes from the flames of hell. Okay, so you guys fear regret. Okay? You also fear living. Okay? This is telling me some of you guys may have actual pasthood trauma. This is just resonating with what I was just saying about even feeling like if you have good news, you can't share it with people. Okay? You have a fear of missing out. Okay? And this is also a fear of making the wrong decision. Okay? Making the wrong choices. You second guess yourself too many times. It's like, think of the saying where you have a demon on one shoulder and an angel on the other shoulder. For some of you, you feel like you can't make the decision, okay? And it feels like no matter which direction you choose, you're not going to make the right choice, okay? You second guess yourself. This is all shadow work. These are all things that you need to heal within yourselves. Again, don't take it unless it resonates with you, but you will know if this resonates with you, okay? And then Siren, I just split the deck at Siren. As enchanting as it is, the reflection in the water, I can lure your soul to the depths where illusions falter. Okay? So for some of you guys, you are fearful of being lied to. You have a fear of trust. And you have trust issues. And it's because you've been lied to in the past. It's because you've been lied to in the past. People make themselves look like a certain thing that they weren't. And whether it's love, romance, family, whatever it may be. So you guys have trust issues. Those are things that need to be worked on. Okay, so we're going to pull now we'll pull one from the Cosmic Wisdom Oracle. Cosmic Wisdom Oracle for my viewers and subscribers. What's coming towards them? Positivity, what's coming towards them? Crown chakra. Okay. Many of you, many of you, I always have this. Crossing the boundaries of the material world, invite the wisdom of the universal consciousness and embrace your role as a channel of the divine light and love. Okay. So some of you guys, your third chakra, your crown chakra, okay, is wide open. Some of you guys are channelers. Some of you guys are psychics. Some of you guys are mediums. Some of you guys may, well, I know some of you have your own channels, okay? Give me one more. Positivity. What's coming out? What do they need to know? And give me one more card. Oh, we got two. Aquarius. Someone could be an Aquarius. And we also have solar plexus chakra coming out. And then we have one that flew on the floor, but it came out in reverse. And an Aries. Okay, so some of you guys are going to be put in, you either are in a leadership position or you are going to be put in a leadership position. But we have Aries, Aquarius, and solar plexus that came out. Aries is your fiery passion, fuels your actions, and your determination lights the way. Remember, though, patience can be just as powerful as haste. Okay? This means you guys could be in a leadership role, in a leadership position. Okay? People look up to you as a leader. All right? You guys could be in Aries, sun, moon, rising, or ascendant. Okay, and then we have Aquarius. Okay, we are in the age of Aquarius right now. So some of you will know if you are an Aquarius, and sun, moon, rising, or ascendant. Ascendant is your, okay, so Aquarius, you are passionate about creating a better world for all. But as you extend your energy to the collective, remember to nurture your own well-being. Okay, Aquarius. And then we have solar plexus chakra. Okay, coming out for you guys. Trust in your inner fire and harness the energy of self-belief and determination. It will guide you through life's challenges with resilience. Okay, so trusting in your intuition, trusting in that gut feeling. Okay, where is it leading you? Because where it is leading you is to a leadership position. Okay, with Aquarius, with the age of Aquarius and the crown chakra, this is saying trust your ideas as well. Trust what is coming into your mind, okay, what you're coming up with. Bottom of the deck, we have the root chakra. So this is saying stay grounded, okay? Make sure your energy is grounded. Embrace the divine wisdom of your root chakra and find solace in the grounding force it offers as it anchors you to the present moment, okay? All right, and then we will pull from, I really do love this oracle deck. We do have Divine Feminine here. Nurturing love, deep intuition, and creative flow are qualities of the Divine Feminine. May her wisdom guide you towards a life of compassion and harmony. Okay, so some of you guys, you are in your Divine Feminine energy. All right, you will know. Okay, some of you operate with that Aries there. Some of you guys may have been operating out of your if you're feminine, you may have been operating more out of your masculine energy. Okay, versus your feminine energy. This is saying there needs to be a balance in between the two energies. Operate out of both, not just one. Learn to tap into your masculine when you need your masculine. This is for both feminine, female and male, anyone who's watching. And you need to operate out of your masculine energy. You need to take that leadership position, whatever it may be going on in your life, okay? With that Aries energy there, tap into that energy. When you need to be more soft, compassionate, learn to tap into that type of energy, okay? Don't just go full throttle, full force all the time, okay? Especially if you're working with people, you got to learn how to keep both of those energies in balance, okay? But just in general, collective, it's learning to know when to use the masculine versus feminine energy. And we all have masculine and feminine energy. Okay, career and life oracle. Okay. New card for viewers and subscribers for career and life. Ooh. The limitations are going to be removed from you. Okay. Okay. Whatever limitations you have been felt that have been placed upon you, they're going to be removed because it flew out in reverse. Okay, so limitations are now going to be removed on you. This is an absolutely beautiful card, but it did come out in reverse. Okay, so when a card comes out in reverse, it is the opposite of what it means. So it says obstacles are not what they seem. You can get around them with some careful thought or simply choose something better for you. So again, whatever limitations, even if they're self-imposed limitations, okay, if these are self-limiting beliefs that you've imposed upon yourself, okay, you guys are releasing those, okay, because why I'm saying that is we have the compass direction, okay, you guys are going to be able to go into the direction that you want to go in life, okay, and then we have cultivation. Why? Because you guys have been working hard on something, okay. You are in the growing phase right now, and you must continue to water the seeds you have planted in order to reap the rewards. This is giving me Seven of Pentacles energy. Okay, so with the Seven of Pentacles, this is reap what you sow. Okay, all the hard work that you have put in already, okay, is now going to start bearing fruit. Okay, and why? Because you may have felt like you were being blocked, or there were a lot of obstacles. But those limitations, those blocks are going to be lifting, okay? And then direction, your purpose. Okay, I already read that, or maybe I didn't. Direction, your purpose is unfolding slowly, step by step, as you go along. There is no need to hurry or worry. You are being divinely guided, okay? So again, just more confirmation in that these limitations that you may have felt have been, like maybe you feel like you've just been climbing a mountain, haven't reached top. Now you're reaching the top, okay? With this compass, because you started to allow your intuition to guide you instead of forcing. Again, that's where that divine masculine, divine feminine energy comes in, and that intuition, trusting your gut, trusting your intuition, because it will lead you in the direction that you were supposed to go, instead of trying to force your way into the direction. Okay, but because you guys have been following your guidance, your intuition, now you have this, and you've put in the hard work, okay, now you have the cultivation coming in, okay? You have the benefits are going to start coming in for you, okay, with this Seven of Pentacles there, okay? Yep, you're moving up. We have Paris. Moving up. You guys are going to be put in a position of power and authority, okay? Okay, also this is a warning for you. If you are in a position of authority, okay, it says clashes with the boss or a challenge to your power will compel you to respond. Choose peaceful solutions if you can, okay? So don't, because you have an opportunity coming in, okay? Don't lash out, okay? Again, that balance of that masculine and feminine energy. Doors are opening up for you. You have the chance to change jobs, start a business, or invest in a new venture. Just do it. Go for it, okay? And then you're moving on up, okay? It says, you are increasing your power and status. You may get a promotion or move to a better home or office. You climb the ladder of success. Okay? All right, you guys. So I'm going to leave it there. Again, I can only get to so many questions. I'm going to try to, for my members, I'm going to try to do, I'm not going to try to, I am going to, for my members, if you are a member, I am going to do a live members spirit box session for you guys, okay, for the members only. I will do that this Sunday, okay, so I will schedule the live spirit box session for members only this Sunday, so the Sunday is the 21st. I will probably schedule it for in the morning, okay? Sunday morning, sometime probably around like 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning. That would be Central Time. So live members only spirit box session, okay? If you are a member this Sunday. Anything else? Again, I'm going to say thank you for all the prayers that everyone prayed for me for my apartment. I am so grateful. Yeah. You guys, every time I cut the deck, you guys have power coming in. You are being promoted or called to lead. Time to step into your sovereignty and guide others with compassion. Okay? So you may be a very sovereign soul as well. Okay? So sovereignty means like nobody can really mess with you, right? Everybody has to stay neutral around you. Oh, thank you, Sally Rodriguez, for becoming a member. Welcome. Okay. All right, you guys. Again, remember, okay, you will be offered a new position or investment opportunity. Think about it and research it carefully before accepting. Okay. All right. So I will be doing that for you, my members only, this Sunday, the live spirit box. And I want to thank everyone for joining live this evening. I will talk to you guys all later. I love you. Goodbye.